All right, good morning, everybody. What is going on? I hope you are doing fantastic. Guys, today I'm going to be starting a new video audit series. And today we are going to do urgent care centers, interestingly enough. And urgent care centers, guys, we're going to start across the country, but we're going to start in the Big Apple itself, New York City. Guys, if you haven't yet, hit subscribe, like this video, comment below if you guys have any questions. And really, at the end of the day, I think this is about like the third, or it might be actually the fourth installment, fourth chapter or series, whatever you want to call it, volume of these video audits. So we did nursing care centers, we did wellness centers, we did hospitals. So yeah, this is number four actually. Oh, or no, I'm sorry, this is number 5. We did all of that, and then there was another one too. We did, hospice as well. How could I forget that? So this is number 5, actually. So we have about 80 videos, 80 plus videos that I created for you guys over the last couple of months, really showcasing the, just full marketing audit of a lot of these different healthcare businesses. A lot of them are, for the majority of the videos, they're talking about Google Business Profile Management, website management, as well as the social media as well. So we're going to continue doing that here in a little bit. But guys, without further ado, let me share my screen and let's get it started here. Start off in the Big Apple, start off in New York City, and let's get it started. So first and foremost, what I'll do is normally just do the top position or one of the top positions in the map pack. I like to do this for a number of reasons because, for the most part, these guys are ranking high and they know what they're doing, but there's always room for improvement, right? So we're going to be doing City MD West 57th Street. All right. So I'll just say, like, urgent cares, it's tough, right? Urgent cares, I would say, for the most part, get kind of a bad rap because some of them are really good, some of them are absolutely terrible, and it's a healthcare space, it's a hospital. So I would think the reviews, for the most part, are a little lower than like a wellness or a gym, simply because you're dealing with, I mean, that's just kind of the nature of the business, right? Sometimes you'll have like complete Karens who they'll just leave a bad review for no reason, right? So 4.0 rating out of 5, not terrible, but I would like them to at least get to a 4.5 here. They have a lot of good reviews, but like I always say, guys, you have to respond to all of these reviews here, the good, the bad, the ugly. It looks good for Google. It looks good for potential customers. You have to respond to these reviews. On top of this, for a business that has almost 800 reviews, you need to add in more photos. You only have 41 photos. These need to be added more. Get up to 100 photos, and then you're going to be seeing some really nice rankings. They have a book online button, as you can see here. They have an address. So the one thing I would say too, guys, is they need to add in an areas served option, or not an option, but like a feature. So pretty much it could be like New York City, Manhattan, Meatpacking District, what have you, right? I think this is very, very important for the profile itself. Highlights, so it accepts walk-ins, has online care. They don't have products or services, and I'm trying to think, like a service, obviously, like they're an urgent care, so they're going to treat a variety of different like urgent issues. But for a product, I'm trying to think. I mean, maybe they're selling. I don't know actually. For products, that would be an interesting one. What products would a help? Would an urgent care have? Could be maybe prescriptions, or maybe I don't know actually. I I'm trying to actually think of like maybe a physical product or a digital product that they could get. Digital prescription that they refill online. Physical prescription, obviously, like for taking medicine. I don't know. I'm sure you can get creative with that. But other than that, they need to also have a better description. There's 750 characters to work with, and in this case, they need to just do a better job at incorporating more text here, which is very, very important. And then for the updates, they haven't posted since 2023, so they have to get on this. That's very important, as well as filling out the rest of the social media profiles. So there's Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. They're missing TikTok, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. Those 3 they need to add. Overall, not the best profile I've seen, but definitely not the worst. So CityMD, huge company. We're just going to be doing a quick audit of the website. So from a design perspective, I think this looks okay. I mean, pretty bare bones for the most part. So this is what I was talking about, guys. For the services tier, they could take all of these services and add them to the Google business profile, which will look really good in the eyes of Google and actually get them higher rankings. I like that there's like a walk-in estimated wait time less than 5 minutes. I think that's actually pretty cool. Plan a ride with Uber, so I like that they have that. That's pretty nice. Kind of forward thinking there. I'm looking at the technical SEO. The canonical and URL are a little bit different, so that needs to get fixed. They're missing an H1 tag. They're missing some anchor text on some images. The images here that you guys see, well, really just this one, is not optimized at all. So it's actually holding down the page speed. They're using Google Analytics, which is nice. They're using a bunch of other stuff. Cool. Yeah, I think the website, I mean, for what this is, you don't need anything too crazy for like a location page. So I think that's fine. But let's go to their Instagram. Let's see what they're doing on social media. So 10,000 followers. Let's see, when was the last time they posted? So they posted about 3 days ago. They're posting a lot of these like graphic design posts, and then you have the like vertical style video. So yeah, I mean, this is what they need to do. I would say maybe yeah, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Um, it's a healthcare space, so I think maybe incorporating some of these, yeah, like these are really cool. These are pretty nice. The funny like TikTok, Instagram, like funny reels. I don't really like to do that with this type of business. I'm sure you can incorporate something like that, but it's like for the most part, you're dealing with people who are like sick or people who they might, be having a heart attack or stroke, like urgent care, right? So, I don't know. Well, not emergency room, but you know what I mean. They're not well. I think we can all agree on that. So, not the best time, I would say, to interject humor, but maybe incorporating stuff like this. Yeah, I mean stuff like this. I think is funny. That's the type of humor, if you want to call it humor, that you should um, look after. So that's pretty cool. But otherwise, guys, I think CityMD is doing it well. The social media looks clean. The website page looks clean. There's a couple technical issues on the website itself to have it run a little bit better. And then the Google Business Profile, I think, is actually the biggest opportunity for them, at least for their 57th Street location. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you got any value out of this video, like, comment, subscribe, put some questions in the comments below, and hit subscribe. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit that before the end of the year. Guys, appreciate the love. Be back with you soon. Be well. God bless. Have a good day. Bye-bye.